Hello, my name is Shashi Krishnan and my business is called Sashi Samayal. Samayal means in the South Indian language of Tamil means cooking. I would love to share my tips, tricks and recipes so you too can cook with confidence. Into the saucepan, you add oil and ghee. Ghee is optional but highly recommended because it gives a nice flavor. And once the oil is hot, keep it on medium to high. You add your cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, bay leaf and you saute for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you add your green chili, cumin seeds and fennel seeds and saute it for another 30 seconds on low heat. Once the flavors are infused, you add your thinly sliced onions and you saute it for about roughly 2 to 3 minutes until the onion softens. Once the onions are softened, add in your ginger garlic paste and saute it well on low heat. Now, this step is absolutely critical because the raw smell of ginger garlic paste needs to be really cooked down well to enable the flavors to come through. So be patient and it takes about 5 to 6 minutes. And once the raw smell goes, you add in your vegetables, your finely chopped vegetables. Now you can use the combination that I've said, all the vegetables, or omit, feel free to exclude any of the vegetables you don't like and saute it in that oil, because what you're doing here is the vegetables are getting infused in all the flavors of onion, ginger garlic paste, the whole spices. Once your vegetables are sauteed well in oil, add your curry leaves and your dry spices, which is turmeric, coriander, chili powder and cumin powder, and saute it in the vegetables in oil for about roughly 2 to 3 minutes. And what you're doing here is adding in all the dry spices flavors that absorbs in the oil along with the vegetables. It really gives a nice aroma. And after 2-3 minutes, add your finely chopped tomatoes and cook for further 2 to 3 minutes on medium to low heat. Once your tomatoes are cooked, add in half to 1 cup water. Now you want the water to be just standing above, and you add salt and you cook it with the lid on for about 3 to 4 minutes on medium heat. In the meantime, grind your coconut into a fine paste. So into the coconut you add half a teaspoon fennel seeds, few cashew nuts, and if you're nut allergic or allergic to nut, please feel free to skip the cashew nut, but it does give a nice flavor and aroma and the consistency for the dish that is needed. So add as much water as needed, but make sure it is nicely pureed. And if there's any grittiness in the coconut, if it's not blended well, the outcome of the dish will be a bit flaky. So we want absolutely nicely pureed coconut puree. Once your coconut paste is ready and the vegetables have been steaming for about 5 minutes, add in your coconut puree and give it a good stir. Now check for the consistency. If it's slightly thickened, make sure you add hot water just to slightly loosen, because the coconut will thicken the dish. So always use hot water when you're adding to a dish. It's never a cold water, so always hot water. And you slightly loosen the dish, add your coconut puree and close the lid and cook for further 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, open it, give it a good stir to make sure that it's nicely cooked. If it's thickened again, add a little bit more hot water to loosen it. Check for salt and seasoning, and if you think you need a bit more salt or a bit more spice, feel free to add chili powder and salt. If everything is fine, you finally garnish it with garam masala. Add in your garam masala and cook for 2 minutes, and then garnish it with lemon juice, 1 teaspoon, and freshly chopped mint leaves and coriander. Give it a stir and switch it off. Never cook with your coriander leaves on. So when it's for garnishing, garnish and you switch off the heat. And your vegetable kurma is ready for serving. Thank you.